cuties, this is your day. It's time to skywalk on those haters, get rebellious, and celebrate this fabulous Friday, Cantina style. I haven't been this excited since the invention of Spanx. We did just have lunch here, you know. Gotta keep it flat. A new game means a new hope, players. I'm Sharon Carpenter, your quintessential quizzer, and this is HQ Trivia, where your skills can earn your dollar bills. And we see you out there, players. Congratulations to Lauren Hawes on her graduation today. Shout out to Ali on her bat mitzvah and her Aunt Julie as well. Hope you ladies have a fab time at the salon. Happy birthday to Michael, who's turning 18, David G turning 44, and Jackie Palmer as well. Good luck to all of you players. The rules here are simple. I'm going to ask you a series of questions from easy to hard. You've got 10 seconds to tap the answer. You get it correct, you move on. Answer all 12 right, and you win or you split that cash. And today we are giving away a smashing $5,000. Yeah, we are. That will get you a huge hat for the Kentucky Derby, a pitcher of margaritas to get the weekend started right, or even a trip to a galaxy far, far away. But before you space it, you've got to face it. So here we go, players. Q1, who typically wins a marathon, fastest runner, loudest yeller, messiest eater. Who usually gets the gold here? On a marathon, 26 miles of winning. If it was the messiest eater, I would take the gold every single time. Yelling is not going to get you anywhere. It's the fastest runner, of course. 581,000 after you're getting the gold here on Q1. The fastest marathon ever was run in 2 hours, 2 minutes and 57 seconds. I turned up about a day later. Q2, which is one of the 3 categories of Shakespeare's plays: techno thrillers, tragedies, single camera sitcoms. Everyone needs a little Shakespeare in their life. Brightens up the day. He liked to have a laugh with his work, but sadly single camera sitcoms weren't around in the 1500s to capture the action. It sure will be a tragedy if you didn't tap. Tragedies, 554,135 of you nailed that one. Now, the Bard's work has been translated into 80 different languages, including Klingon, and that's not a joke there. Q3, eggs that are fried without being flipped over are typically described how? Sunny side up, soft-boiled, over medium. Scrambled is the best. Hopefully this one's not scrambling your mind, though. You'll be flipping out if you flip this one wrong. Here's a hint. Over means it's been turned over. Bacon at the ready, players. It's sunny side up. 517,000 if you're showing your sunny side here. Sunny side up is perfect for those of you who prefer your eggs half raw. I'll take mine cooked, though. Thank you very much. Q4. What's the term in typography for adjusting the spacing between characters to create the best look? Kerning, blocking, strafing. Are you one of those sticklers? Are you guilty of that? You might not notice the poor spacing, but a typography nerd certainly will. Don't deny them, though. Just step back and let them kern, baby, kern. Kerning is the winning answer on this savage question already here on Q4. What's that? Over 330,000 if you're gone. 154,570 of you are still with us. Yes, it's an absolute pain in the behind to do, but the results make it well worth it and pleasing to the eye as well. Q5. With which of the following artists has Sting not recorded a song? Rod Stewart, Shaggy, Michael Bolton, the Englishman in New York. The legend who is Sting. Well, here's a pleasant surprise. Sting and Shaggy have an entire album they just released, but you'll be hard-pressed to find a track with him and Michael Bolton because it doesn't exist. That's why 65,554 of you singing the right tune here. Now, Sting's song with Rod Stewart was actually a threesome. Bryan Adams lent his vocals to the track as well. Q6. The works of which artists are often used to illustrate the concept of tessellation? Claude Monet, MC Escher, Pablo Picasso. Tessellation, there's a fun word for ya. What was the last thing you tessellated? If you tapped on Monet, you'll be getting no money. The famed graphic artist known for his tessellation is MC Escher for the win here on Q6. 36,112 of you making beautiful art here. Tessellation is where a flat surface is tiled with no spaces or overlap. Depending on how ornate the shapes are, is easier said than done. Q7, by definition, which of these would you need to defenestrate a prized belonging? Law degree, window, swimming pool. Here's another word for you, defenestrate. If your belongings really are that prized, you'd be wise not to defenestrate them. If you decide to go ahead anyway, you will need a window for that. Window is your winning answer, 20,150. If you knew that, you're looking out the window at that prize in front of you. It's the act of throwing someone or something out of the window, and it happens enough. There's an actual term for it. Yes, indeed. Q8. In their original theatrical run, the Little Rascals shorts of the 1930s and 40s were called what? Our gang, Trolley Car Kids, Little Devils. Those Little Rascals. You remember them? The franchise started with silent films in the 20s before the Rascals found their voice, a series of 220 shorts, and a feature called General Spanky. Our gang is the name we were looking for. Gang, if you got that right, 12,613 of you with a spanking win. The likes of Spanky, Buckwheat, and Alfalfa were indeed rascals, taking on rich kids and annoying adults alike. Q9, a centuries-old game called Captain's Mistress is now often sold under what name? Battleship, Yahtzee, Connect 4. Captain's Mistress sounds intriguing. Yahtzee was invented by a married couple, but no mistress there, hopefully, sounding a lot naughtier than its current name. Connect 4 for the win. And 4,094 if you got that right. Lost 8,000 if you're there. I'm going to go with a savage question here on Q9. That one was savage. It certainly was. 4,094 if you're still with us. Connect 4 also goes by a ton of other more boring names like 4 Up, Plot 4, and Find 4 as well. Q10. What athlete has played in the championship games of both the NFL and MLB? Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders, Brian Jordan. That's quite the feat right there. Something to brag about, like winning HQ. All 3 athletes have crossed over sports, but only one has made it to both big dances, losing the 1992 series, but winning the 2 Super Bowl rings instead. Deion Sanders, the champ. Yes, 2,620 of your champions got that right. Sanders has since taken his sporting prowess to TV as an on-air analyst. Triple threat there. The penultimate round, here we go with Q11. Which of these divisions of geologic time is the shortest? Era, epoch, age. Time is certainly of the essence, HQTs. They're all long as heck, but which one will have you staring at your watch way less than the others? It's age, believe it or not. That was a tough one. Age is your answer. 758 of you got that right. There is no scientific standard to define the length of each, but we know that eras are made up of epochs. Epochs are made up of ages. And time has run out because we are moving on to the final round with 758 players left in the game. $5,000 up for grabs, plus those bragging rights. Who's going to take on the win? Q12. Which film has the same director as the concert movie that opens with the line, "Hi, I've got a tape I want to play"? Goodfellas, Erin Brockovich, Silence of the Lambs. Tap wisely, players. In the concert movie, the lead singer hits the stage, delivers that line, then launches into a lively performance of Psycho Killer, something the director, Jonathan Demme, knew a thing or two about. Why? Because he also directed Silence of the Lambs for the win. We have 359 winners. You smashed it. Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations, 359 winners. You should be feeling so proud of yourselves right now. You are taking home $13.93. We've got blue t-shirt wearing red. We've got Dr. Sean 42, nice goggles right there. We've got King B 1985 looking pretty cool and chill right there in your Avi. Hampton Music something as well, and a bunch more winners. Well done. What are you going to do with that cash? You could replace that prized possession you defenestrated. Maybe sponsor the messiest eater at the next marathon. Tessellate your bathroom. There's a lot you could do with that money. There really is. Another fantastic game, HQT Pies. You came, you played, you slayed. I'm Sharon Carpenter. Hit me up on Twitter and Instagram. Here's where. Let me know how you did today. Okay, now Quiz Daddy, you'll be glad to hear, we'll be back at 9 p.m. tonight, where we will be giving away another $5,000. Until then, winners, enjoy your earnings. Players, enjoy your earnings.